Hey, welcome to day 62 after skin removal surgery, and this is the big one y'all have been waiting for. I actually had a teaching wound doctor, lay eyes on my wound, and so he looked at this one. He looked at this. I showed him the pictures of how that blew up last week. I even told him that my surgeon told me to poke a hole right here and drain it. Not him or the doctor batted an eye at that. They're like, just shook their head. Yeah. He felt around in this little lump I'm worried about and said, it looks like it's going to heal just fine. Yeah, he looked me over and, he said something that like I hadn't really heard a lot in my life, because usually doctors are telling me, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, because I've been overweight my whole life. But he's like, you're doing everything that you should be doing for your health, and you're taking care of these wounds really well. The only thing he had a problem with is I had some Zeroform on there today because I ran out of the Aquacel AG, and he's just like, oh, you can't find nothing better. And I was like, oh, this is the first day. And I do have some generic silver dressing coming from Amazon, which he wasn't so thrilled about. He's like, yeah, it'll work. And he's like, what about Meta Honey, which I also have coming, because you know how much I love honey. So I've used that all up, so I've got that coming as well. It should be here soon, so I will switch back to that soon. I've felt it ripping here, and it finally did. It was coming down this way, and there was a hole here, and it finally kind of just merged the holes, and it did it while I was just sitting there like this. Like, I could feel it happen, and it's just like, I'm not stretching my arms or anything. Why does it feel this way? I guess it was inevitable, but it's very shallow, and I have full confidence that we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to these wounds. I got another little one over here that's small, stubborn, still putting off a little bit, but eventually that will also close. He said I could go back, if I need to. We got a follow-up appointment in a month just to check on me, but if it needs to be debrided, now I've got a wound doctor right there, which is really cool. So yeah, I feel good about that. I talked to the doctors about my MRI results as well. They basically told me what I already knew about my left, which, referral to orthopedic, or about my right, sorry, which, if you didn't know, I have a fully torn rotator cuff, and then a partially torn, I forget the names of them, supra and antra or something. I don't remember, but yeah, not good. And if it's fully torn, it's very unlikely it'll be able to be healed on its own. But again, that's going to be, when I see the orthopedic, he's going to talk to me about that, and we'll figure that out. And then he's going to order any imaging he wants on my left shoulder as well. And we'll go from there. I got physical therapy next Friday for the first time. And the goal is to work on both shoulders and even my scoliosis as well, because I have some mild scoliosis. So yeah, I'm feeling optimistic, and I'm going to definitely go forward. So yeah, and I did mention earlier, if you saw my video, today is my grandma's birthday. Would have been her 90th. It's the first birthday of my life without her, and I miss her and my grandpa so much. And they told me that they were proud of me. I know my grandma was proud of me, and I'm going to go forward, and I will continue to make them proud of me. I swear that. Thank you.